1, 2, action. What's up guys, Fahan here with Zah once again, and today we have our friend here. How are you, man, Shazwan?
Very good,
nice
very
to
good.
meet you, man.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Yeah, finally, actually he last minute contacted me, like I think a few days before, then suddenly want to do review. Okay, do ni lah.
Because I see you all haven't do yet the latest version of the NC.
Yeah,
so I just like, okay lah, try my luck lah.
I did express interest to review this bike lah, the 3rd gen NC.
Since you ride one before, right?
This brings back memories, bro. Memories, bro. This one. Nice. Yeah. Okay. So before Shazwan tell us the story about his NC, you gotta give a bit of background about it,
Updated for 2022, the Honda NC750X is an adventure class of motorcycle marketed for the everyday commute. With a totally new design with streamlined cowlings and tech added for the 3rd generation, it addresses the shortcomings of its predecessor, but remaining budget-friendly and retaining its charm and uniqueness as with the rest of the NC series. Some of the added features include traction control, ride-by-wire, and combined braking system with ABS. Engine is a 745cc, liquid-cooled, 55-degree parallel twin-cylinder, 4-stroke, 4 valves, SOHC with electronic fuel injection and a 6-speed manual transmission. Also available in Honda's dual-clutch transmission.
Okay, Shazwan, once again, brings back a lot of memories. For yourself, I want to ask you, why the NC?
Just a backstory. Before I rode this bike, this is the bike I mocked the most. I hated the most.
Why?
For a class 2 bike. Because for me, okay, you riding at 750, but your RPM is only up to 8 only. Yeah, then you with a 750 engine, the bike only outputs 58 horsepower. So for me, like, apa sia ni? What kind of bike is this? Very pakcik bike very uncle bike Yeah.
It has that reputation.
Yeah, it has the reputation. I cannot deny that. Until now, I riding, then uncle, pakcik all, nice bike. All that kind of thing lah. But then after that, my cousin is riding one, but the Gen 2. We sometimes swap bike. So I rode the bike, and the main thing that really attracted me was the sound. The distinct sound of the parallel twin, which is lowered. It has a 55-degree parallel twin lowered. So that distinct sound. Then after that, another thing is how stable the bike is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because of how low the center of gravity is. Because the fuel tank is, is below the seat, and also because of the engine. So the bike has very good center of gravity. And then the bike is very agile for its size. So that attracted me. Then after that, before this, I was riding the FZ1S. So that bike, the maintenance is really using an R1 engine some more. Then with parts being scarce now, because that bike I bought it was a 2006 model. So the parts are hard to find in Singapore. Then I'm like, okay lah, I think it's time I just let go lah. Then because for my future endeavors, so I had to let go of the bike. So I searched around the market, then I'm like, oh, the new NC is out already. So I just went down the shop that I always patron to. Then they say, yeah, okay, got one more slot. You want to sign up? Okay. Yeah, so I just sold off my FZ1S. Then I straight away buy his bike. If you don't ride the bike, you will hate it. Once you ride the bike, you will know why people love it. Especially the main buying point is the front compartment for the NC. That's special.
So far, the mainstream bike that has seen is only an NC that has this.
Yes, only. Other scooter is only NC lah.
So at that time, how much you bought it for?
So that time was last year October. So I was riding for about 8 months. Machine price was 18 plus. Then my COE was about 11. So total 29 lah. This bike is about 29,000 lah.
The price wise is quite reasonable for a class.
For class 2 is, I can confidently say, is the cheapest. Because I compare it to my friend's X-Max, the price difference 5,000 only. Yeah, but you get what you paid for lah. Like, this bike is very basic.
Very basic in a sense whereby
okay, so
they did a few upgrades to the 3rd gen NC.
Yeah, so for 3rd gen NC, you get a bigger front compartment. So the old one is 21 liters, if I'm not wrong. This one you're getting 23. Then the tank is, I think, bigger by a bit only. So this one is about 14.1 or 14.5, if I'm not wrong. It has a slipper clutch, and I'm using the manual one, by the way, not the DCT.
Not the DCT model.
Yeah, because I prefer to ride with clutch. Yeah, so I opt for the manual one.
I see.
Yeah.
And then Abang Rashid one is
I
what
think
model?
his one got DCT. I think so.
Yeah, his one is a DCT because I noticed he doesn't have any gear lever or clutch, you know. So that one is also the third gen.
Third gen.
They got two options.
Yeah,
One
but
with DCT, one without.
so the DCT will be a bit more expensive, a bit more heavier. So I opted for the manual one. The upgrades from the Gen 2, you got super clutch. Then after that, you got riding modes also.
Oh,
Got riding modes. There's rain, normal and sport. It's just that one just unlock a bit here and there lah. So sport you just unlock all 50 horsepower lah. Yeah, but 50 horsepower is very forgiving for a class 2 bike. Very, very forgiving.
and on top of that, compared to the old NC, the old generation, this is much more lowered.
Your one is
Yeah.
what? Which generation?
The Gen 1, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so this one is much more lowered because Honda discovered that the NC riders don't bring their bike off-road. So it's mostly a road bike. So
Yeah,
they made
but-
a decision for the Gen 3
Yeah.
to remove the off-road capability. It's a bit lowered lah.
But they still categorize it as adventure.
Yeah.
Because the full name is NC750XA Adventure. Yeah,
okay.
but if you look at the suspension linkage is too low to be an adventure bike already lah. This one tuas hum already scrap already. If I never change the suspension, scrap already.
Seriously, with a pillion lah. I mean,
No, me alone because I'm quite heavy. So with me alone, I already scrap the hum already.
Okay.
I scrap a few times already the linkage. So I just
Gecho, sure.
I've seen from your bike, you have made a few modifications. So,
it's minor lah, minor. But in the list, it's still a lot lah.
So, is the Brembo included?
No. The Brembo, I took it out from my sniper. Yeah, then I put it here. Because this one is NC only have a single disc brake, right? So for me, ICS17 is enough already.
Speaking of disc brake, I'm surprised though, the new 400X.
Dual
disc
disc
brake in
yeah.
front. Then NC750.
That is, lah. We will come to the complaint section lah. Complaint section, I have a lot of things to say lah. Yeah.
Okay, so mirrors also different.
Mirrors different, so I upgraded my master pump. The hose has yet to be upgraded because it's still brand new. Yeah, so I upgraded the mirrors, the Leovins exhaust. I upgraded to temporary. I'm using YSS. Yeah, this one just temporary because I cannot stand the old one already.
Why?
The
Because
stock
it's
one I cannot.
It's too soft.
Yeah, even though I max out the preload, it's too soft. Yeah, it's too soft.
I
So
see.
you want something stiffer lah.
Yeah, I need something stiffer lah.
Crash
If-
guard also.
Yeah, the mudguard, then fog lights also. Yeah, fog
Quite
lights.
big.
So your box bracket, is it with
Okay,
the box?
both. This one set is Hepco Baker.
Oh, I've got back.
Yeah, I bought it from the Steady Motor.
It's meant for NC.
Yeah, meant for NC. Yeah,
I see. Oh, I thought because it's like
it's wrapped. Yeah, there's a reason why it's wrapped lah. Because I don't know maybe Hepco Baker quality or what. But it's a good box.
It's a good brand.
So when I have things that knock inside the box, it will tend to have a crack outside.
Serious?
Yeah.
Ah.
Even though for the price, you can see the outline of the crack.
Oh,
So I just wrap it lah, just to make my eyes not pain lah.
Yeah.
You got Puig.
Yeah, Puig windshield also, yeah.
And then your grips, wow.
Aku satu lah. Yeah, this one is my 4th grip already.
4th grip.
Yeah, 4th grip because I keep changing. Then I tried a few like Pro Grip, RCB it wears out fast. So for me, I used Aku Satu before, and this is for me one of the good ones.
It's nice actually to the touch.
yeah.
Then you wear glove also, it grips your gloves.
Yeah. So far, how far can you travel on a full tank? How's the fuel consumption like?
Okay, mileage for NC also NC is known for its fuel
Economy lah.
Fuel economy lah. So,
Pakcik bike mah.
but even though with that, for me the tank is still too small. 14 liters only. So what can you get? Then some more the bike is about 210 kilos. So it's too small. So okay, if I'm riding like just relax in Singapore about 90 to 100 cruising, I'm averaging 35 to 40 kilometers per liter. So I can get about close to 400.
Oh, okay.
But so far I haven't reached at 400 because I don't practice riding to reserve. So about 2-3 bar, I will just fill up. So that one I'm getting about 250. Because now I run to reserve is reaching 300 already.
Okay lah, not too bad lah.
Not too bad lah, but the fuel economy is very good lah. That's one of the pros of this bike lah. Fuel economy is very good.
Just now you mentioned that the performance of this bike, the agility of this bike, how is it compared to your previous bike, the FZ1?
That one is a piece lah, I think.
FZ1 drop gear and disappear. That one literally lah. Yeah, that one 180 no problem. So far I tried the fastest on this was 181. It was struggling. Somehow I have a box, so it was struggling to climb. It was really struggling. So that is one of the downsides of this bike. The performance, you don't get the speeds that some people would like to achieve, but riding is more than just speed. So you can add the other things is great. So compared to the FZ1, for me, of course, because this one 2-cylinder compared to that 4-cylinder is lighter. The bike is so much more cooler. FZ1, my thighs burning every day if I ride. That one, because that bike can reach up to 110 degrees on normal roads in Singapore. This one, it doesn't even have a temperature gauge.
It doesn't need to.
So it doesn't need to. So this bike is way more cool. It's more cooler. Then for me, lane splitting in Singapore, I feel more confident in this. Because it's lighter. Then after that, the profile is slimmer. But compared to the, maybe FZ1 is a good bike after the border lah. After the border, hands down, I miss that bike lah. But in Singapore, daily rider, best bike for class 2, and it's just a very forgiving bike. So I always tell my peers, if those who just get class 2 then wants to get the feel of class 2, this is a good bike to start off, because you get, like, can say a class 2A power with a class 2 weight. So however you ride it, it's very forgiving. It doesn't have too much power that you will tend to lose control, all that, because it's a very forgiving bike.
Beginner friendly lah.
Yes, it's very beginner friendly.
So SSDC use this as their trading bike.
Correct.
BBDC also, right?
BBDC also.
Both SS and BB.
Because they both are under Honda, what?
Both are under Honda.
Except CDC only. MT-07 for practical not good. Not recommended.
Powerful already.
And then now the CDC already changed for 2B, right? Suzuki GSX S.
How's the maintenance like for?
Okay lah, because it's a first-hand bike, so not much yet. Usually I change my engine oil every 5,000, but although it's a parallel twin, it uses 3.3 liters of engine oil. So you still need to buy 4 bottles. Basically, that's the maintenance right now, because the bike almost reaching 10k only, almost. So there isn't much to do yet.
Have you joined any NC groups and any complaints about certain problems?
Okay, so complaints.
What is it that you don't like about the bike lah?
Okay. I have a list. Firstly is both suspensions. I understand that the NC is meant to be a budget-friendly bike, but for class 2 to give us a telescopic fork.
It should be invented.
It's to give us a telescopic fork. I don't know what they are trying to achieve with telescopic, but telescopic for me, for class 2 bike with this weight, is not enough. Because for upside down fork, you get the rigidity of the fork. So that's what we need. Then the rear suspension, no need to say lah. Rear suspension, even though it's the 3rd gen, it has always been the complaint. Even though it's built by Showa, it's very soft. For the general riders, maybe they okay with it lah. But for me, I like the bike to be really tuned to my riding style, to me. So the suspension, even though I max out the preload, is still too soft. Then another complaint I have is the brakes. A class 2 bike with this weight, you're giving us just one brake caliper to stop at 210 kilos. Then with me on top, it doesn't have the braking power. Even the 400X gets 2 already.
Why?
I honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
Because maybe in overseas market it's 500X.
Only in Japan and Singapore.
Just for me, class 2 bikes, single disc really cannot. Maybe if emergency, you really cannot stop in time. Then with the ABS some more, so you really need a longer distance to stop. Then other than that,
why is not a TFT?
Honestly, I don't know.
I'm shocked.
Because it's a budget-friendly bike. That's the only reason that I can come up with until now. This bike is to be budget-friendly, because it's marketed as a daily rider. So you get what you need just to ride daily lah. Then one more complaint is the tank could be bigger lah. Minimally maybe 16 or 18 meters it will get a lot more mileage out of this. I don't know, maybe for some, because the throttle, they don't use cable already. Fly by wire.
Fly by wire. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so to some they like, to some they don't. So for me personally, I don't. Yeah, I prefer the cable. Yeah, but to some, it appeals to them because it's fly by wire, maintenance free.
Fly by wire kau terbang apa? Fly by wire.
Right by wire. That's the main things I want to fix to this bike. So that's why I cannot tahan already. I temporarily change the suspension. There's more upcoming projects that I want to do to really improve the suspension and the brake system lah.
So far, is there any other aftermarket suspension for this bike?
Yes, of course. Olins, YSS, B-Turbo. Then the one that I want to get is Wilburs lah. Wilburs. That is the range out there lah.
What's the range of accessories like in the market for that?
For this one is slowly starting to get more and more. Like when I just bought the bike, Puig haven't even released this. I just got this recently. Puig haven't even released this windshield, so I just got this recently. Then other accessories is already out there lah. Oh yeah, one more thing that I need to complain. The funniest thing that when I bought the bike, it doesn't have the main stand.
Main stand tak ada?
Don't.
Serious?
Don't have.
For an adventure bike
Main stand
tak
don't
ada?
have. Yeah, I'm not joking.
No
The main
main
stand
stand.
tak ada. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just a way of Honda making more money. I don't know. So I have to buy this separate the main stand.
It's for people like you lah. Don't like to put main stand.
Maybe because the bike is slower, so
Yeah.
ground clearance that's the only reason I can think of right now.
Maybe.
Yeah. So the funniest thing is it didn't come with the main stand.
If last time you thin size M, I understand if you struggle with putting up the main stand because you not enough weight. Now you
Okay.
extra weight already. Size L.
To compare to
you
your
cannot put
bike
up.
and the Gen 2, this is easier to put up.
This is lighter.
Yeah.
Much lighter. than
Yes,
Gen
much
1.
lighter. Then the wheelbase also I think a bit shorter.
Yes, it's a bit
so
more
it's-
compact also. Yeah, can see.
This one is way easier to put the main stand on.
Other than that, it still has the DNA of the NC.
Yes.
Yeah, the general design, the outlook, still.
The looks that I get when I open up my full cap.
Yes.
People will look like, what are you doing?
is this,
Why the nozzle is going into the back of the seat?
I always get very looks.
Yeah,
Yes.
I always get the looks also. Then when I open up the front compartment, people look at me also. They thought I opened up the full cap that big.
This one I want to say also, I scared to say, but I'll just say it anyway lah. Immigration, bro. This one I know lah.
Yeah.
Don't want to say.
Don't want to say much. I don't want to say much.
The third gen we got LED lighting also.
Gen 2 already get. Gen 2 the headlight all LED, the taillight also LED. It's only maybe modernized. The front taillight is split into two rather than just one whole set. Then the rear taillight there's a cover. Actually, if you see inside, it's still the same taillight as the second gen NC. That oval one. Yeah, they just put a cover over it. Yeah.
At least my one was here.
The first one was sticking out.
Yeah lah. This one it looks more sleek, very into the body.
But the plastic size, I'm not too keen.
Oh, plastic. This bike generally made out of plastic. From head to toe is all plastic.
Like they want to put some futuristic kind of thing, but
Yeah, everything is plastic. All this silver also plastic. Everything is plastic. All plastic. The only metal you can
it's
get
too
is the
much
frame.
body work, if you ask me.
Yeah. So everything is plastic. So when I ride maybe a bit faster, it just starts to vibrate already. Yeah, but comes in summary, it's just a budget bike. So you get what you paid for. Yeah, so I get what I paid for. But I'm happy with it.
Yeah, so far happy.
Of course I'm happy with it. The maintenance, the money that I have to spend on this bike, all this.
I noticed that over here he puts E5, E10, which means this bike also can be filled up with E5, E10 fuel lah kan?
If I'm not wrong, can. But I think Singapore have.
Singapore don't have, Thailand
Singapore
have.
Thailand.
So if you were to go travelling into Thailand, you don't have to like really find 95 or 97, you know. They have a lot of like E5, E10, right? So you can just fill up with that also. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
The sad thing is that this bike is not available in Malaysia and Thailand.
Yes, correct. Yeah. Don't have.
When got issue or problem, even the official Honda agent in Thailand, they also scared.
It's not as big as the XADV. It's more
Available.
released in available in other countries.
Worldwide, This is really a Japanese creation, if you ask me.
It's made in Japan. The sticker shows it.
So that's the trouble. God forbid, if got any problems,
Breakdowns.
better not in Thailand or Malaysia. Breakdown in Singapore, please.
Yeah, but this one touring posture show.
Nice, right?
Not tiring.
Not tiring.
Compared to my old, the FZ1, that one is a bit aggressive.
It will really help if there's cruise control. I want more shook. But I know,
to each their own lah. Some people prefer it. Some budget.
I know we
budget
have
bike.
I know we have a friend, Abang Rashid, like he put the throttle lock. He pitched only lock already.
But fly by wire so light already, no need cruise control lah.
Oh really?
It's very light. It's very light.
Heavy,
I can let you try after this. It's a very light
Anyway, you got
throttle.
all rider, so don't kecam.
Yeah. By FWD.
How about your box, bro? I noticed that it opens from the side.
Yeah, Hepco Baker. It's Hepco Baker things lah. Flip up the. Flip up.
Just open.
There's pros and cons to it lah. If you open by the side, so sometimes you open then suddenly you daydream you doing your thing inside the box. Just one push of the wind just slams on you because it doesn't open the normal way, right? So wind can just push. But Hepco Baker, the price is quite heavy lah. But it's the lightest metal box I've ever used.
Oh, okay.
The weight surprised me.
Are you planning to put side panniers on it?
Side panels only when going main also. Anything below, no.
So when are you going to go?
That one very good question. Not yet in plan. Because
one month no pay leave je.
getting married soon lah. So my priorities. That's one of the reasons why I sold my FZ1 also. And I got this bike because.
But you go Hong Son first before you get married. Better. You don't have to worry.
Time crunch.
Even better.
You marry first.
Honeymoon, go Myeongson. Kill two birds with one stone.
Honeymoon want to relax. Later the pillion relax, need to ride all the way.
Then tell her take class 2. Can swap.
Cannot. The mother don't let. Cannot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So far, Shazwan, what's the best memory that you had with your bike here in your 7 months of using it?
I haven't been to much rides lah. So far I've been to like Batu Pahat, those short rides. So usually I will go for breakfast rides. That's all the memories I have right now. But the biggest is, Singapore lah, the price of the bikes. So it feels different when you get to buy a first-hand bike. That is one of the treasured memories that I have with this bike lah. To be able to buy a first-hand bike, to feel what a first-hand bike is. With the price of the COE in Singapore right now,
I feel
really, it feels different lah. Because the bike haven't been used, everything is. Yes, correct. That is the biggest memory that I have with this bike lah. So far.
I have to ask your IU got one wire sticking out.
That one I don't know. Because the person say, if I don't use their bracket, I need to put this wire. I don't know for what purpose.
To prevent you from
maybe he
there,
doesn't trust this mechanism, or I don't know lah. So he say I need to put this. Okay lah, just put lah. I just put it recently also.
Macam seal
something like that lah.
The OBU, don't want to say much lah.
I rather put a cheeky or alien riders.
That is one of my future plans also. So I don't need to put the phone holder already. Phone put inside the box.
Phone put inside the box, bro. Later your phone, later kena lagi. God forbid your phone fly.
My old phone, the camera spoiled because of the phone holder lah.
Phone holder lah. Be it quad lock or if the
whatever lah.
Also still no use.
No use.
Okay, so Shazwan, final question before I actually close this review. Why you change to Leovins?
Simply said, I've been riding from my 2B until my class 2. All bikes got pipe. For me lah, personally lah. Stock pipe like too soft lah. My stock pipe for this bike lasted only 25 click. So I bought the bike, straight away I go shop and change.
Do you feel a change when you?
No. It's just a slip on lah. It's just for the sound, for aesthetic.
I don't know for you, but when I changed my one from the normal to the Accra, a bit of difference.
Because this Euro 5 already. The emission, all that, right? Minor difference lah. Unless you change to full system, then you feel it lah. For me, this one is just
slip on.
Just a slip on, so you don't feel that much.
I see.
Unless you do a lot of things to it, then it will work.
Okay, understand.
Well, bikes now getting Euro 5, so Bupen already.
But overall, this has brought me great joy, seeing this in a flash.
I can see the sparkle in your eyes when you look at this.
And it's getting nicer by Gen. It's getting nicer and nicer by Gen. So Gen 4, maybe you get back one more time.
Maybe.
See.
And once again, Shazwan, thank you so much for
Thank you for inviting me.
coming on the show.
No
baby.
problem. Thank you.
My dream, bro. If I have money, a lot of money, I tell you, I'll buy another NC.
Can.
And then wrap the same colours.
Okay.
No problem.
Okay.
Can. This one can one.
But I thought your dream bike is the XADV.
Yeah, actually, I confused after reviewing certain bikes.
XADV no tank, cannot get.
I also don't know. Yeah, but if you ask me, I would love to rekindle my memories with the Emelina.
Okay. Alright.
You know, I know lah. Yeah.
Okay.
So once again, any riders wants to review the bike, do get in touch with us on our social media pages below.
Okay, if you enjoyed this video, like and share this video with your riding kakis, and don't forget to subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, cut.